Sup guys, it's Kosh, and today we have the new wilder hero for us, Eorin. Let's take a look at this guy. Free for 3 days. Looks nice. My personal opinion, he looks like Ban from 7 Deadly Sins, like a lot. But I mean, you can get only that far in the culture where everything's kind of the same. So first we'll go over his skills, then we'll go over his combat testing, then artifacts and the team. So scroll to the part which you need the most. So alright, Eorin, the Forest Sting, we have the Wilder, agility-based Ranger Burst Damage Hero. Alright, I tested him a little bit, just a tiny bit, and he seems to be very, very strong. So alright, the skills, Combined Spear, get ready, the description is really long. Eorin combines the shaft and the spearhead and attacks enemies 4 times. The first 3 hits each deal damage equal to 190% of his attack rating, and the last hit deals damage equal to 280% of the attack rating. If the Poisonous Mushroom skill is unlocked, all of Eorin's hits will apply Poisonous Mushroom and Vine Fern debuffs to the enemy when under the combined mode. The damage of Poisonous Mushroom and Vine Fern will also be increased by 25% for 5 seconds after he uses his ultimate. This effect cannot stack, and the Combined Spear will separate again after the ultimate ends. Next one, Poisonous Mushroom, that's a passive. Eorin's Spearhead attack applies 1 stack of Poisonous Mushroom to the target enemy. If he uses his Spear Shaft to attack the enemy with this debuff, he will spread 1 stack of Poison Mushroom to the enemy closest to him. Each Poison Mushroom stack lasts for 6 seconds and can be stacked up to 3 times. Each stack deals damage equal to 60% of Eorin's attack rate every 2 seconds. The Poisonous Mushroom will apply a stack of Wild Fern to the carrier every 1 second. Each Wild Fern stack lasts 5 seconds and reduces the enemy crit block rate by 5 points. The number of Vine Fern stacks cannot exceed the carrier's Poisonous Mushroom stacks. Both debuffs can be dispelled. How do you like that amount of description, guys, for this skill? Oh my god, we almost read about. And the, oh my god, the upgrades, they're so goddamn big. So okay, for this one, when the enemy with the Wild Fern debuff takes critical strike damage, all enemies with Wild Fern debuff will suffer damage equal to 30% of Eorin's attack rating. Each stack of Vine Fern on the target will amplify the damage by 100%. This effect has a 5-second cooldown. So basically, when there will be enemy with the Wild Fern and he will be attacked with a critical strike from anyone, I guess. I'm not sure. Everybody else who have the debuff will take percentage of Eorin's attack rating damage as well. Okay. Now, level 3, Wild Fern damage increased to 50% and Engraving 30. When an enemy with a Poisonous Mushroom debuff receives another stack of Poison Mushroom, the enemy will suffer damage equal to 60% of Eorin's attack rating for each Poisonous Mushroom debuff they have. So this skill will buff the damage of Eorin by quite a lot. Now let's move on to the weak spot mark. At the beginning of a battle, Eorin quickly approaches the enemy hero with the highest attack rating, dealing damage equal to 260% of his attack rating, and applying a weak spot mark on the target. The weak spot mark reduces the target's crit damage resistance by 8 points. This skill refreshes when the marked enemy dies. Alright. So, the highest attack rating hero will get more criticals on him, basically, and get some damage from this skill, which is 300%, and it will reduce damage resistance by 16 points, so the chance to get a critical will be way higher. Next, oh my god, so much reading. The Staking Spores. Eorin swiftly attacks an enemy with his spearhead and shaft 4 times. Each hit dealing damage equal to 190% of his attack rating. If the enemy has Poisonous Mushroom debuff, when they take the 4th hit, each Poisonous Mushroom stack will cause the last hit to deal additional damage equal to 2% of the enemy's lost health, and each additional damage cannot exceed 140% of Eorin's attack rating. So much information here. Alright. So at level 3 the damage of each hit will be increased to 230, and Engraving 60 will increase that last hit damage to 3% per stack of Poisonous Mushroom to get the enemy's lost health. If we can get 3 stacks of mushroom at most, that's 3 times 2, 6% of enemy's lost health. And it cannot exceed Eorin's attack rating 140%. So, okay, 210 at 3%. So, E60 will buff that effect quite a lot, but I don't know how useful it is right now. Now, the signature item, Parasitic Spear. It will give us dodge, and each stack of poisonous mushroom the enemy has reduces the damage they deal to Eorin by 5%. At plus 10 it will be 10%. At plus 20, 100% of the damage dealt to Eorin poisonous mushroom is converted to his health. I think this is pretty essential for this hero. And then plus 30 each time a vine fern damage is triggered, Eorin's attack rating will permanently increase by 2.5% up to 15 stacks. So this one is actually really good. So I think minimum investment this hero will be plus 20 and the requirement will be plus 30 because that will buff his damage quite a lot during the fight. Okay, furniture now. Let's see, do we got a lot of description here? Not that much. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. So when an enemy hero with a poisonous mushroom debuff dies, each stack will increase Eorin's crit by 5 points and attack rating by 8% for 5 seconds. This effect can stack many times and each with its own duration. Alright. So basically, killing an enemy will buff his critical and attack rating. Okay. 9 pieces. When poisonous mushroom is the first applied to an enemy, it will cause them to receive 30% more damage dealt from Eorin. The damage amplification reduced by 4% every second down to 10% at most. So what I like about this 9 pieces bonus, you will get 10% more damage at the bosses and at any targets from these guys, so it won't disappear completely, right? And it will work for entire enemy group who got the poisonous mushroom. That will be spread using the ultimate and the shafted, basically. Alright, good. Let's take a look at his engravings. What are the stats here? We got the life leech, we got the haste, pretty good haste here, and some other stats, but I mean, for this guy it's mostly just like other damage dealers. You would like to focus on the haste bonuses here, you would like to focus on this attack bonus here, and maybe this one because it will give haste as well. Alright, but mostly you might need to get anything here. Tenacity, I'm not sure about that one. Probably yes. So alright, it's time to give him a go in the Arena of Trials. Let's see how Eorin is and how strong he is and how good he is. So first things first, let's take a look at his abilities here in the normal fight. Yeah, manual now. The enemies, like, they die too fast. Alright, this is the mushroom, I guess. And then we got the fern that's like the spiky area around it. Yeah, it seems so. But the damage is pretty crazy. Look at it, the enemies are dying instantly, they don't stand a chance. And we haven't used... Yeah, like the more vines we have around the mushroom, the higher the stacks are. Or it's a mushroom stacks, I guess. So you can get 3 of those, right? Okay, and how the ultimate looks? A lot of attacks, but it's useless here because the enemies die instantly. I like how he kinda teleports around. He doesn't walk, he just teleports around. That's actually pretty dope. Alright, so we've seen the basic movements here. Let's go to the actual combat testing. And we will start with something like Arena, Guardians, I don't know, random teams. What can we offer for the support of this guy? Let's compare his damage with other damage dealers for now. So we will get some support for defense, no buffs, so only tanks and Pipa. Let's try it like that. So we'll compare the damage and see how it will be different, and moreover we will take a look how the actual skills looks like. He teleports behind the enemy straight away, but so far he can't do that much because the enemy is blocked. Oh my god, the ultimate took enemy straight away, and that was pretty fast. He teleported to the other target. There we go, we got 5, 3, 2, 1, it's done. So, the debuff showing, like, this triangle thing with those vines is the amount of mushrooms, obviously. Because you can get 3 maximum, and those are like 1, and then 1, 2, 3 lines, so that's the amount of mushrooms, I guess. The damage output of him is really good here. You can see that he did a really good job. Let's see if we can get other team with a better damage output, so we can see if he can be even better at the damage. Same team here, don't need that. Let's try this one. It's kind of the same as well, not that much of a difference. We don't have good damage dealers here. Alright, here we have Mishka, and we can get Rowan here for additional support. We can get Laika for the bonus of the speed, like the bonus that we can get. And Eorin for additional damage as well. So, like, we can do quite a good damage comparison here. Let's see how it will go. So we got a lot of damage dealers, and most of those will die maybe, I don't know. But we will see. So Mishka using ultimate straight away. Eorin did ultimate as well. The enemies, I don't see them spreading that debuff though, to be honest. Maybe they die too fast. But the enemies, they do die pretty fast in this fight. Alright, Eorin is dead though. But we managed to take out the enemies. Let's see the damage numbers. I couldn't really see what's happening here. He managed to do the same, even higher damage than Mishka, so that's pretty good. Although Mishka did a lot of shielding and healing and tanking, and she have ads, so, you know, kind of fair comparison. Let's try some high deficit here in the guild trials then, in the normal teams. So we got the 5 core teams here, I guess. Raku team, Mihira, Lucretia, and Graveborn as always. So let's see how they will perform here, how will be the damage comparison with other teams, and where they might fit on your first try, you know, on your first look, auto everything. So we will be able to, you know, just enjoy the fight. Honestly, guys, the damage output of Ainz is pretty crazy, but I want to compare them here. That's important, like that's my benchmark. What the hell, guys? He managed to do more damage than Ainz, even though Ainz managed to release his ultimate. I don't know what happened, but he did fantastic job on this fight. That was really good. Let's compare him with Raku here. With Raku we want to have manual, so, you know, we want to get the best of Raku's abilities. So he won't be, you know, using ultimate. Everybody else will. Oh, and I used the Raku's ultimate. Oh my god, it's me. But the enemies are dead already. Oh my god, that was fast. That was fast, and damage is close to Raku's one. So Raku did more here. Fair. Because that's team specifically for Raku. But our, I forgot his name already. Our new guy is doing pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, okay. And that's like the first try. I don't even do something to manage it and to do it better or worse. Let's do one more fight. I want to take a look at the debuffs. Like, we got the rose icon and we got those. They died. They died in seconds. What the hell? Look at his... Oh my god, he's so strong. 150 million. Why he kills enemies so fast? Okay, Lucretia. He shouldn't be better than Lucretia, obviously, right? In Lucretia team, she should be the queen of the damage. But take a look, the enemies, they're dying. Yes. Lucretia... So, we lost all heroes, so now Lucretia should be able... Lucretia is dead. Okay, another try with Lucretia team, so they will win. I don't know if that will work though, but I hope so. Because if Lucretia will fail, we won't be able to see the crazy results of our work. Lucretia, use your ultimate, come on! There we go. I hope she will be able to recover her health. Nice. So we took out the enemies. But our guy didn't manage to do that much. He died early on. But in terms of the damage, he did pretty decent job for someone who died early on. So yeah. Lucretia team isn't really easy comparison for this guy, but this team might be good. He's replacing Greshel here, no, Farrell. He's replacing Farrell here, so let's give it a go, like this, and see how much damage he will do. He is basically teleporting right behind. Oh my god, he's assassinating the enemy carry quite easily, guys. So I think he will be good for your Cursed Realm, for your campaign pushes, for your Wilder Tower, because he takes out enemy carries in seconds, and we got the new high score 500 levels on our first try. What the hell? The damage output is crazy. He over DPS'd Odin, he over DPS'd Greshel. He did a really good job. Nice. So I don't know, we can try him in the campaign. It's not that low deficit anymore. I did some pushing, but not enough. Let's see, we are not at high deficit, probably just 100 levels deficit, so it's not crazy. Let's see, like, which team we would like to place him. While I was testing out which team is the weakest, we accidentally managed to push another stage without any issues, so yeah, probably we'll just test him in the normal fights, in the normal teams. Maybe this team will fail though. I don't know. Da Vinci with Raku is usually pretty good. but the enemies are strong. We got Saurus here, so that might be a good team to test him out. Look at that, we can't manage with the enemy self-heal. So yeah, that's good. It's a weak team though, it's a weak team, but my Raku team is weaker. So instead of this lady, we will put this guy. Let's go. Where are you? Where is he? Oh, wrong faction. Okay. We have the full furniture on him. We lack one signature item on him though, so that's the drawback that we have. Let's put an artifact. Duras Eye. Why not? You do not possess this hero. You can't use artifact, I guess, on him. Tier 4. So actually, that's pretty good for the test hero. Full furniture and lacking of a little bit of signature item, but he should be okay. He should be able to take out enemies, no problem. The strongest enemy is going down. I don't know who's the strongest. The enemies got instantly wiped out. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Let's see. He did. Look at that. He just massacred the enemy. That's actually a pretty good hero. I like that. I like that, guys. That was really strong. And my funny carry team, we can replace this guy with this guy and see like which of the damage dealers will do the best in this fight. That's since the fights are so easy, we decided to go with this team for the push, and that worked pretty well. We have Scarlet here, we have Odin, Gradual, and everyone basically who managed to do some of their things. And look at this! Surprising results, guys. Our new guy overcame everyone. He did more damage than Scarlet. He did more damage than Odin. Let's include Ainz in the next one. I'm curious. I think that's a very, very promising result right here. It's not like fair comparison, of course, but it's fair enough in my opinion. So let's see. I like the fact that he's teleporting right straight to the enemy back, and his ultimate is ready with one of the first heroes in my team. So it was first Scarlet, then him. And he managed to do more damage than Scarlet, even though that Scarlet is fully built for me with everything she can have, and she managed to use her ultimate fully, so that means something. I wonder maybe he will be a good hero for the boss fights. Another fight, and here he didn't, like, nobody managed to do anything, he just decimated the enemies. So I think that's a worthy competitor here for some teams. Let's see how he will perform in the guild hunt next to Scarlet and Saurus. I'm really curious. Like, Scarlet will get the buff from this lady, so that won't be a really fair comparison. And moreover, if this guy would get signature item 30, he will be so much more powerful. Like, he lacks signature item 30, and that means a lot. Moreover, this debuff will work for the entire team, the one that gives more critical whatever thingy. Eorin died early on, everybody else is still alive though. I think the fact that he's next to the enemy made it really sad for him. I don't know why though, we will see, we will see. So it's not for the high score here, it's for the side. Okay. Scarlet is still alive though, I'm surprised. I think Scarlet took him out so she won't have the competition. Yeah, right now the results are not good, so let me do a few more tries to see how he will perform if he won't be killed early on. Well, yeah, the tries that I had with him weren't that fantastic, so he didn't do that much damage, so probably not a good boss material here. Okay, so where this guy can be used. First of all, he is a pretty decent PvP character, so if you are into PvP, that guy together with, let's say, Athalia, where is she? Bam, can focus the strongest enemy, for example, like Ainz or something. So Athalia will go straight away to that target if that's the hardest, and this guy will jump in as well, and that will be pretty good. He is good for invade comp as well, kinda. Overall, in the campaign, it will really depend on how strong he is, how fast he will die. If he won't die, that might be good, but probably not that much, because campaign is pretty niche because of the high deficit that you guys are in, like whatever crazy level deficit. Where else? Cursed Realm, obviously, with his damage that he did over here, we've seen that he's really good, but main will be PvP, I think. Cursed Realm, I don't know, Twisted Realm, probably not, and maybe Temporal Rift or something like that. So yeah, out of the teams that I can recommend to build around him right now, I'm not sure. You can get Invade team with Scrag, and he's mostly used to take out enemy carries. Like, he is a really good assassin, he's really powerful from the current testing, so even 150 level deficit, the enemies go down like flies, so I think higher level deficit will be good as well. I can't test it right now because it will take too much time. You can make even such fun team as this, when your guys will go straight for the enemy backline. Let's actually give it a try. I wanna see how that will work. I'll probably die instantly. Dress, come on. So yeah, most of the guys are in the backline. Dress, so why not? But she will be. He will be. I'm sorry, my bad. There we go. So yeah, we even managed to take out the enemies like that. So yeah, full assassination is the way to go. Damage output from him was good, and like, yeah. So I'm not sure about the actual teams that you might use right now, like straight from the box. You will have to adapt your teams to him or put him in some specific niche areas. Since his damage output is really good, I mean, if you have issues with someone from the backline, the enemy carrier that takes you out, you can use this guy. You can use this guy together with Athalia and you will be good because the enemy will most likely be defeated. As for the artifact for this guy, I think Dual Divinity will be the best option because he is usually on the enemy side of the battlefield and that will work, that will give him survivability and all that stuff, so pretty dope. I think that's honestly the best option for him. Other than that, Longbow might be good as well. What else do we have? Shroud of Verger for additional defense might be good as well, so you should adjust your artifact on him based on how is he doing, like if he's dying too fast, get Shroud of Verger. If he's good, use the Dual Divinity for max damage and defense, so kinda something like that. So yeah guys, looking forward to this guy. I think I will build him just because of his looks. I really like the band from 7 Deadly Sins, and this guy looks just like that more or less. And let me know, what do you think about our new Eorin guy? Do you like him or not? Do you want to build him or not? What do you think will be the best team for him, best use? And write that down there in the comments. While you're going there, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to this channel and hit that bell button so you won't miss any new videos. And other than that, check the pinned comment in the video description for more links. We have more AFK Arena hero breakdowns, we have more guides over there, and then we have a link tree guide that will lead you to the Discord and to my second YouTube channel, so you might find something useful there as well. Other than that guys, thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Stan Kosh out. Have a good. Bye.